Welcome back to the Hibernation Station, Barbarians. It is I, Mythos the Bear, and today we are looking at the Central Machinery dual drum rotary rock tumbler from Harbor Freight. I just took this out of the box because I was trying to film this and it was very difficult to get out and I threw my phone everywhere. So here we are. So this is the Central Machinery rock tumbler by Harbor Freight. They used to have the Chicago Electric dual rock tumbler. They discontinued that and are now doing Central Machinery. So I got this at Harbor Freight in store. It's originally $69.99 and I had a coupon, so I ended up getting this thing for like $57.38 or something. It was really great. They do have a physical store in Olympia. I've never lived near a Harbor Freight before. I didn't know that they had physical stores, but I was able to go in and get this, so that's great. I believe that the Chicago Electric tumblers, which is the iteration before Central Machinery, they are going for between like $40 and $50 before tax in the stores, if you can still find them. Online, people are selling them like new and used for like over $100. So I've heard reviews that the Central Machinery ones are just as good as the Chicago Electric. So if you're looking for something, go for the Central Machinery. It is cheaper and you can still buy it in stores and get replacement parts and stuff. So that's just my 2 cents there. So here's our rock tumbler. Let me go ahead and just take this up. Central Machinery dual rock tumbler. So I wanted to get this because, as you guys know, I can't stop buying rocks, which means I should probably start tumbling them, and I can't really tumble a lot of rocks in a 1 pound barrel tumbler, so now I have 2 3-pound tumblers. So I'm hoping that I can start tumbling more. I also did buy some more rock tumblers online. I got like a Tumblebee and a Lortone that should be coming. I believe both of those are also like the 3 or 4 pound dual tumblers. So here's what these look like. And this is similar to the Polyplastics beginner set that I got because it has a thing on top and it has the outer lid. This one, however, does have the washer. So that is nice. Let's see if I can get this off without hurting myself. Ooh, there we go. Ta-da! And then it has this inner lid. So, ooh, I could hear the pressure coming off on that one. Oh, yeah. We'll see if I can get this off. Ooh. I'm not really good doing things one-handed. There. Ooh. This came off a lot easier than the Polyplastics beginner tumbler. Huh. I don't think I'm going to have the same splashing issue. Okay, so this is what the 3-pound tumbler looks like. Obviously, it looks very similar. It's just bigger, so I can fit more rocks inside. So I'm going to go ahead and open these up. And I'm actually going to fill these with the different rocks that I have ready. I do have some of the agates that I showed earlier and the obsidian that I'm wanting to throw in here. So we're going to see if I can get those in there. Need to break the seal and pop it off. Wow, that was so much easier. Okay, so I do have a selection of rocks I want to throw in here. I didn't test the hardness, and I do have a lot of different rocks I do want to tumble, so I think I'm just going to start with rocks that look similar to each other. So I'm going to do things like this, the things that look like jasper. I do have big pieces and small pieces I'm going to put in here. I don't want too many big pieces, so I do have like some smaller pieces I'm also going to throw in here so that I have a variety and so that I can make sure I get a good tumble going. Let's see. almost done with this. I think maybe one or two more small pieces, possibly. All right. So I think that's about 2/3 full. So I'm going to leave that as it is, which means I'm going to put all my extra rocks back in my agate box. Bye-bye, rocks. We will see you later. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Lots of very interesting rocks here. Ooh, should I make room for this one instead? No, I'll put that one in if these pare down and look like they need to have more filled in there. Okay. And then I also have the second barrel I want to do the obsidian in. So I did go ahead and pull out some obsidian that I wanted to tumble in here. So let's throw some of this in here. I'm not sure how many of these are going to be able to fit. I think I want to do like this big piece in there, and then some smaller pieces around. Like some of these probably aren't going to survive, but it'll be good to have the different size pieces. Probably most, if not all of what I'm going to be tumbling is probably just the regular mahogany, as you can see. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to fit much in here. I think that's probably about as much as I'm going to be able to put in there. There's a lot of wiggle room, but I don't have like a lot of pieces that can like actually fit in to all of these little crevices. So I think that's, unless I get rid of this big piece, I could probably put in some more pieces. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that, and then I'll put in like a big piece like this. So it's still a big piece, but it's not taking up as much room. I think that's good. So I'll put these back in the obsidian bucket. Be careful when you're handling obsidian. Just taking those out of the barrel earlier, I actually cut the top side of my finger because obsidian is very sharp. So just keep in mind. Okay, so now that I have my 2 barrels, I need to go ahead and fill them with water and our grit. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'll turn on my spigot over here. And this thing is very fast, very pressured. So I'm actually just going to pour it out into the my pitcher, which can't handle it because it's very, very fast. Okay, there we go. That is now full. I have water. Now I can keep track of how much I'm putting in here without doing too terribly much. Okay, so I want to get this just about rock level. So you see that is about where I'm going to leave it. Over here, I want to do the same thing. I feel like the obsidian is not going to do as well, just because I feel like there's not as much stuff in there, but we'll just have to see what happens. I have plenty more obsidian if I have like a low rock level when we come to take a look at it next time. So here I have the Polyplastics Step 1. So these are 3-pound tumblers, so I want about 3 ounces of grit. Now again, I am using my 2-ounce cups. that's about 2 ounces right there. And I'll pour out about another half. There we go. So that's for my first one. And there's for 2 for there, and 3. And you can already see like it's sifting down, bubbles are popping up. So I'll go ahead and put this in here. Again, it has the lip on the inside, making sure that I'm pressing it down and getting a good seal. Excellent. I'm gonna do the same thing on this one, on the lip. Press it down, make sure I'm getting a good seal. I'm pressing all around to make sure it's down and it's even. Then I'm gonna put on the outer lid. Then the washer. And then I'm putting on the little knob. Make sure that you are tightening this, but you are not over tightening it. That looks and feels good. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take all this inside, put it on there, and I'll let it go for about a week, and I will give you guys an update when I have one. Thanks.